What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worldwide Job. We back at you with another video, and today we're reacting to a video called "Why Black Men Are Refusing to Speak to Black Women." And us as being FBAs, we got to get back into making the family foundation strong, man. So we need to get into these type of problems. This is why we don't have strong black families or strong families, period, no more, man. Like, if y'all trying to ask these type of questions, we need to get into the bottom of this. If y'all want to know why black men aren't talking to black women, there's a lot of answers to that. But I'm not just going to give them more to you right now. Let's just jump straight into this video and start reacting. Let's get it on and pop.
Problem with brothers speaking to black women.
Last year, a content creator on TikTok went viral by the name of Dr. Dex. He went to a grocery store and he saw a black woman that was there shopping. His experience was so negative, he had to make a video.
So I just came out of Kroger's to box some grocery store next week, and I've got a question. God's had me in this period of isolation these last few months, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss the memo. So what is it with a lot of, I said a lot of, many of them, not all of them, black women in the grocery store, you look them right in the face and you say hello and they act like you didn't say anything. Am I missing something, or is there a memo that I did not hear about?
Stop. So he's an older brother, right? Let me fix this, make sure everything's on. Now, he's an older brother, so he may not know what's going on, but I could tell you, my brother, this has been going on for a couple of years now. Like I said in my previous videos, these women can have 3, 4 kids, 5, 6 kids, and all this other shit, and they still think that Cardi B's and these famous women because they probably look cute or they look good. Now, even a woman without kids, there's so much feminism. This is one thing that we got to get rid of out of the FBA community, is women thinking like feminists. Women are supporting something that they don't even know what it is and who it was created by. The people who made feminism is not for FBAs. Okay? Feminism was created by one woman who hated white men, hated the W's, hated the patriarchy, hated everything that a man stood for, right? And then there was another woman that agreed with her, but she was a lesbian. Feminism came from 2W women. It was not for black people. They didn't even like black people, or FBAs, as I should say. They didn't like us. And women is jumping on this bandwagon of talking about we don't need a man because of all of the systems and all of the brainwash that they have done to our women. So they don't know, and they're thinking this is a good thing that I have a man in the house. They think it's a good thing to raise a boy as a woman. They think it's a good thing, and they be lost. They don't know how to do shit. Change a tire, shovel snow. There's a lot, like, man duties. It's not just about the physical. It's about a man being a man. Me and my girl, we could be walking up the block. Walk on this side, baby. That's what a man supposed to do. That's just instinct. Open the door for your lady. You pull it, like, yeah. Not for no trick, not for no hoe, not for no, nah. But this is things that you do for your wife. This is the things that men know. You understand? This is just men being men. They turned that around and made it into us being, when we're being a man and doing what a man is supposed to do, that's like a lion going to be a fucking lion, or a wolf being a wolf, or a male, any creature being a male, and all of the female creatures persecute them, and then what's going to happen? They're not going to breed no more, they're going to wind up dying, they go extinct. So much feminism has came up, statistically, white people aren't even breeding like that no more. They're not having a lot, statistically, they're not reproducing enough. They having babies, but they not reproducing enough to outnumber us? No. So this is where all of these problems is coming in with immigrants. So you don't gotta only worry about FBAs now. You gotta worry about other motherfuckers who from another country that you got motherfuckers in your own country that's sticking up for, that's hiring them over the babies of the children of America. See, so this thing is a bigger picture. This is why we gotta fix the foundation within our homes. Because our kids are supposed to be the next presidents of tomorrow, the next congressman of tomorrow, the next police sergeant of tomorrow, the next, like, I'm not saying everywhere, but I'm saying, why don't we have our people? Because most of these people is foreigners, most of these people is not aligned with America, and most of these people is not FBA. Let's just say fuck it. None of them are. Because I ain't meet them and I don't know. So I'm going to say none of them are. From what I know. And until I see with my own eyes, then I'll be like, alright, you FBA. You a foundation of Black America. But other than that, to me, none of them are. They all the opposition, fam. They all against us. Shall we continue?
This is Dr. Dix. Remember, Dr. Dix loves you.
In my honest opinion, it doesn't appear that he was trying to get at the sister or anything like that. He was just acknowledging her presence as an older Black man. And that's important to understand. People that's like a generation or two ahead of us typically have always spoken, especially if they migrated from the Jim Crow South. We all saw when it was coming up. It's normal. Even me living here in Uganda, that's very normal. His video was very respectful, and many Black men agreed with him.
If you have intention or have a wish or goal to be married one day to a Black man, understand, or to men period, understand, or you trying to manifest that, why are you downing or shaming or shooting down on the building block that'll get you to that? Even though you might not be looking for that right now. Why are you still shooting down that?
See, let me tell you something more so, fam. At a certain age, a woman, her time starts wearing down. A man could be 40, 50. He could still be with a 24, 25, 28-year-old, 30-year-old. He could, 23-year-old. He could do that. At 6, you seen Hugh Hefner? You seen Hugh Hefner? Don't play. Don't act like this ain't nothing new. Don't act like this ain't nothing. He had a house full of bitches. Now, the problem with our FBA women is they want to try to get the best pick of the litter and have their way with the litter because they feel like they're the prize. But sweetie, we're the prize. Your end job is, as a woman, when you're 40 and 50 years old or 60, 70, 80, how a grandma think about her life that she lived. She got with her husband, married her, she had kids, they finally bought their first house, they raised their kids, they got good jobs, they had family Thanksgivings, barbecue, holidays, Christmases, they got the memories, and they're still together with their husbands. You see, these women don't want those memories. They want to go out. They want to be treated with lavish. They want to be treated like Beyonce. They want to go shopping. They're not worried about families, and they're not even really worried about families. They're worried about trying to get a man who's just going to want to keep them. Because a lot of the times after 30-something, these women are single, and it's hard for them to find a man willing to stay with them. Because they've been traumatized through their teens. They've been traumatized through their 20s. They done had whole phases. Now they done been in a serious relationship around their 30s. By the time they're 40, they're cooked. By the time they're 30-something, they're cooked. So if you're dealing with I'm not saying all of them is bad, but it comes with a lot more baggage. Sometimes it comes with kids. Sometimes it comes with trauma. Everything comes with trauma, but these women come with a lot more different trauma. A lot more. Oh, that's what my ex did. Oh, and they're acting a whole new way because they don't want this relationship to be like that last relationship. So now they're trying to do things that a normal woman wouldn't do because they don't want to play the wife role. I did that before. I tried to be the wife. I don't want to do that now. I don't want to do my this and that. Like, you got to go through a lot of phases. Women are emotional creatures, man. I love them to death, but this is just is what it is. Now, a lot of these black women, our FBA women especially, that's the only ones I care about and I'm talking about is our FBA women. They have adopted this supremacist mindset. They have adopted this rapper female mentality, this harlot Jezebel mentality. Just like in my previous video, they're looking, where's all my scamming ass niggas at? Their mind isn't set on having families. Their mind isn't set on a future what's the name. Then nowadays, I don't know if you've seen the fan, but at the end of the day, a lot of women don't want to do a 9 to 5. That make them, you know what's funny? A woman will go to work for the W, work for their boss, do everything they say to please them, but they got a problem with having a husband who love them and listen to when they tell them something right. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? They don't even like they and a lot of times right now in 2026, a lot of women hate their jobs. They don't want to work. They don't want to do 9 to 5s no more. They don't want to do that. They just want to sit in the house. They think what being a wife is sitting in the house and shopping and I'll just sit around and watch TV all day and my man's gonna do this. Listen, pussy is only a part of the relationship. If like we're together, like if it's same way how I want some of you, this female like yo, they want some of me. This is real shit. Women get horny too. It's not only men that get horny. But at the end of the day, if we going out providing support and doing all of that, we supposed to think that's already in the contract. Yeah, that's just a fact. I shouldn't have to argue and fight and fuss over that, and I'm going to pay all the bills, keep the food down. All I ask you to do is pick kids up from school, make sure you raise them up, make sure they do their homework, make sure the house clean, do laundry, do your gardening, and be loyal. That's not hard. That's not hard. And there's women that still, that's not good enough for them.
This makes perfect sense. Why are you trying to shoot down the building blocks that you need from a relationship? Even if you're not interested in a man, you do need to give a brother a chance. And a person typically has to approach you because women typically don't approach men. So why are you being rude to somebody for no reason? It just doesn't make sense. However, there was a woman that went viral who completely disagreed with this take.
I'm so tired of y'all thinking that we owe y'all our time, our attention, a smile. I can't stand when I'm walking down the street. It's like Little Duval, smile, smile. Like every time I see a black man, why you not smiling? Why you not? Who the f are you? I'm not a court gesture. I'm not your entertainment. You.
Let me tell you something, brothers. If you see a woman like this, and I can tell just by the flaps on her arms and all that, she around 40-something going into her 50s. She's ran through, she already had mad body. See, the thing with older women, you can't even be nice to them because every time you try to be nice to an older woman, the first thing that pops up in their head is, oh, he just wants sex for me. Only thing they got to offer is their vagina half of the time. And they know that shit is washed up, so they're already mad. They're already feeling some type of way. They already know the box ain't all that good. I'm going to be honest with you. You ain't going to tell me, even if you get the box and you be like, damn, this shit wet and all that, I promise you that shit ain't going to feel like nothing if you fucking with some nice little young shit, some 24 shit. I promise you that. I promise you that. No matter what nobody could tell me, you're not going to tell me a shorty who is fresher is better than let's put it like this, a car. A car with 30,000 mileage and a car with 150,000 mileage, which car is better? And let's be honest here. This is just how it is. Like I said, these older women, they're mad at the world for no reason. Look at all of the pictures on her wall behind her, right? So you are trying to be a vixen, right? You like looking good outside. Now, if you walking around looking good outside and you frowning and mad all day, and the man's like, yo, Why don't you smile? Mommy, you okay? Like, how your day? Oh, why you talking to me, nigga? Why you da-da-da-da? She is a traumatized patient. This is why she's probably single now and she ain't got no man. She gonna die alone. This is why a lot of these women is like that. Because they have this puffball illusion cloud in their head thinking that at the end of the day, like, oh, why is he trying to, like, bitch, you're 50 years old. You done had all of the pics of the litter. You not married. You single. You walk around looking good. What's wrong with a good man trying to sit here and come and talk to you or say, "Oh, I want to take you out there. I want to get to know you"? That's a problem. This is why black men don't approach black women. This is why, let me tell you something. You see a lot more interracial marriage. You see interracial dating. You see a lot of black men get Latinas. A lot of black men, they marry other races. I love my FBA women. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, will I marry? It's very, very picky. I'm being honest. I can get me a FBA Latina that's mixed. I'm going to get me a FBA mix. Shit, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest because marriage and all of this is crucial. It's more than giving your life. I'm giving my everything. And it's not to be wasted or treated like a contract with court for you to say, oh, because a woman got an escape plan when it comes to marriage anyway. See, the system has already set it up to be rigged for them to win. And it's not just, and this wasn't even for FBA women. This was off the W's. This is what they like to do. They like to get married divorced men. They like to have, for the first 48, talking about black widows, and she had 8 men she divorced and poisoned them and all kinds of shit. You understand? Oh, black woman was getting married 8, 9 times, all these people. Getting rich white men, divorcing them and shit. The fastest way a woman used to get rich, bruh, was marrying and divorcing a man. A lot of these women who came up, bruh, I don't know if you know, it was through marriage. See, go back to 2001. If you go back to 2001, look at Tiger Woods, look at all of these athletes and all of this, and all of these people, all of them. They all was getting married and these women was divorcing them. All of these women who's older, 40s, 50s, I don't give a fuck who they are. They done been divorced 3, 4, 5 times. 2, 3 times. I promise you. This is how they're still caking money. Got assets. It's like a Ponzi scheme. It's like everything else, bro. When shit first come out, no one knows about it, so it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? So you got the ability to take advantage. A lot of these people took advantage, and this is how they are in a position of power, and they don't want to never lose that position of power. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta see. A lot of people sleep. This shit is bigger. It's a bigger thing going on, bro. This shit go so deep, bro. It's not even funny. Like, we're not even touching the tip of the iceberg when we start talking about just FBA. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. But yo, hit that like and subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all tune back in with y'all boy Worldwide Job, man. I'm out, man. I hop in the shower. It's hot. Summertime, man. I hope y'all all enjoyed y'all 4th of July. I pray that everybody got home safe. Peace, love, and blessings. And I truly appreciate the love always to everybody who subscribed to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me in a tremendous amount. Even though 1 like, 1 comment, 1 subscribe. Like, it doesn't matter which one it is. I truly appreciate it. And I send my blessings to all you guys. Make sure y'all have a blessed day. And keep your head up. And all my FBAs, salute, man. Stand strong.